Super excited. I've been waiting a long time for this. Got my little, this is a 12 by 18 US flag, embroidered stars, made in the USA. Never, ever, ever buy a US flag made anywhere but in the US. And then these are my flag clips. Snap onto the pole. So we're getting ready to put those on the zip. Super excited. So we've got the flag installed on the little flagpole. And I'll try to get close enough where it'll focus on them. Hopefully it'll focus. Yeah, you see how it's got like little ratcheting teeth? So I just grabbed a hold of this guy with a pair of pliers, squeezed it really frickin' hard, and basically each time, you know, each time the teeth overlap, they get tighter and tighter and tighter, and it's kind of like a ratcheting feature. Well, they won't release. But if you're to take these two and kind of spin them sideways to disengage the teeth, you know, one down, one up, and she'll release real easy. And then the flag, you know, it's open, so it just threads in there. So it's easy removal. I'll probably leave these on. I doubt I'll ever take the clips themselves off unless they break or something. They're very solid on there. I don't see them sliding or moving around, but anyhow, long story short, come on, focus. There we go. Anyhow, long story short, they're on. More than likely, I'll just, you know, remove the flag from this open clip here just for trailering. So, you know, pull the flag, drive to where I'm going, launch the boat, get the flag back on it. That's where we are. I've got the lights on in here. Just running everything, running electrical stuff. It's been sitting out in the garage for a little bit now that winter's here. And you can see 65%. And it'll flip over here to voltage in a second. 12 volts. So I've got my little charger going, just topping off the battery. Because it's been sitting again for a little bit. That's where we are, just dinking around in the garage. Well, I just finished buffing all the water spots off the boat from our last trip out, November 11th, and today's January 7th, so you can see how I've been procrastinating on that project. But yeah, I just got all the water spots buffed off the zip. It's all shiny and pretty again. Just about done with this section of garage. I've got a little bit of stuff sitting over here, and a little bit of stuff sitting over here. Trying to decide what the next project's going to be. You know, ever since I completed the zip, I've just been kind of procrastinating. I haven't dove into anything new. Well, I will, I'm sure. You know, just don't know when. I'm enjoying this nice little break. Could be the car, you know. Could be the Harley project. Who knows? Yeah. So garage is getting cleaner and cleaner and cleaner. Just about done with it. Gave up smoking 2 months ago. Just cold turkeyed it. Hence the sunflower seeds. Now my ashtray is full of sunflower seeds. But yeah, hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. That's where we're at. And you know, updates to follow. So I'm sitting out here in my garage, just enjoying the day, staring at the boat. It's beautiful, beautiful, bright blue sky outside, but it's cold. I'm just hanging out here in the garage, doing nothing. Fired up my little kerosene heater, so I'm nice and warm. Just hanging out, enjoying my own company. So once again, we're just out, hanging out in the garage with my new bike. Well, new to me anyhow. This is a 2003 Harley Davidson Sportster. This is the 1200, and because it's the 03, it's also the 100-year anniversary. There's the 100-year anniversary badge. My mom had one very, very, very similar. She had the 100-year anniversary 1200, but it was the silver black paint scheme. This is the all black. It's in very, very good shape. I wanted an 03 for a few reasons. One, you know, the 100-year anniversary, it's kind of cool, but really it doesn't matter to me. But the 03 is the last year of the carbureted, which I wanted. I wanted carbureted. And it's also the last year of this particular frame style that a weld-on hardtail kit goes on. Now for the 04 and newers, they make a different type of weld-on hardtail kit. But that's my plan for this thing. We're going to lighten it a lot. I'm going to do some chopping, some cutting, some whacking. Some people are going to lose their shit because, you know, this is a, I don't know if you want to call it a special edition or whatever, but because, you know, it's in good shape. Everything's there, you know, and I'm gonna cut on it. I'm gonna chop it. But I bought it specifically for that. So we're gonna get rid of these bags and this seat, you know, and the backrest and luggage rack. All of that crap's coming off. It's got a set of Screaming Eagle pipes, but I'm gonna do a different set of pipes on it. It's gonna get a weld-on hardtail chain conversion instead of the belts. Springer front end. Right now it has the billet rear wheel, but I have the 16 spoke over here, so I'll clean that up, buy white wall tire for the rear, white wall tire for the front. It's a 21-inch spoke already on the front. I'll probably run this 21-inch front, though, just because I like the hub better than the Sportster hub. I think that's kind of funky looking, but anyhow, so I'll probably use these wheels and tires that I have sitting here, minus the tires with some white walls, get those installed on here. And I don't know when I'm going to start this project, but we're knocking them down, man. You know, I had an offer, which I haven't given up on, I just haven't come up with a way to get it yet, for a vintage bike. I just have to find a way to get it. So in the meantime, I'll build this one. You know, eventually I'll probably have a couple Harleys, I'm guessing, but we're working on this one now. So this is it. It's in great shape for an 03. I mean, it's pretty clean. Mileage is decent, 17,000. But it was well taken care of. I believe I'm the 4th owner. Clear title, no issues. Never been downed, never been wrecked or smashed or knocked over. To the best of my knowledge, at least, it's never been knocked over, but title's clear. So that's where we are. We've got a project. Is it going to be the next project? I don't know, but we have a project. Got to start gathering up parts. Once I have all the parts sitting here to do the hardtail conversion, chain conversion, Springer front end, you know, once everything's here, then I'll tear into it. And it'll go pretty quick once all the parts are sitting here. But so, you know, this project will get started and completed relatively quick, and won't get started until everything's sitting here to do it. So freaking awesome. One more bucket list item crossed off. One more thing to give to my kids when I'm gone. We got the Zip. We got the convertible. Now we got what will be a nice little bobber. And of course we still got the car project to do something with. Paint and things like that. But we're knocking them down. Well, just a couple of updates. Again, I haven't dove into any projects yet, but I have done some work to the Sportster. You may or may not be able to tell, I've relocated the turn signals back to where they should have been originally. Eliminated the bags that were on here. Got rid of the funky backrest that I didn't care for. I still have this 2-up seat. Eventually that'll be gone. A nice little solo seat on here, but just done a little bit of work to the bike. Not a lot. I've been riding it quite a bit to and from work. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's a large amount of rain going on right now, so I won't be riding it this week. Yeah, that's it. Just a little bit of work, nothing major. I'm still gathering up, making kind of a parts list of what all I want to order for it. And I think the first thing we're going to do is going to be that Springer front end. So it'll be a Springer front end. Because it's a Springer front end, it's a different caliper, so I've got to order a caliper kit for it. And I think at the same time I'll probably do the white walls, the rear spoked wheel, and a chain conversion. And because the Springer that I'm ordering is a I think it's a 4 3/4 center. For the risers, I've got to buy an adapter plate to run the 3.5-inch riser, so I can still run these bars and that factory riser for now, anyhow. So that's something I'm looking at doing. I think we're going to do, first project on this will be, again, the Springer front end, different front wheel, have to change out the caliper, spoked rear wheel, and white walls. I think will be the first real project on this. And anyhow, that's where we are. She looks a little bit different now, but super cool. So on a side note, we have, as you can see, purchased the DJI Spark drone. So now we can get some awesome aerial footage if the weather would ever cooperate. Again, I'm very, very new as a quadcopter drone pilot. You know, equally new aerial photography pilot as well. So this is all new to me, but I'm learning. Watched a lot, read a lot, studied a lot, and because it's been such ugly weather, I went ahead and just shot a real quick video in my garage. Whole bunch of little, 3 and 4 second clips, mashed them all together, just kind of learning the ropes. So we'll take a look at that and see what you guys think. Of course, it'll get better and better with time, obviously, but kind of neat. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, rate, and comment, and we'll see you guys sometime on some video.